As the country marks Juneteenth tomorrow, we continue spotlighting our ABC News partnership with 10 Million Names. It's a project using genealogy to uncover the names of Black Americans enslaved before 1865.
The project could help unlock the family histories of millions of African Americans whose ancestry records can be harder to retrieve because of slavery. Joel Brown spoke to a young Raleigh genealogist, helping local families connect to their roots.
As many as 100,000 Black people toiled in bondage on plantations in Wake County and Raleigh before the Civil War, but most of their names and stories are lost to history.
This is Wake County. This is one of the earlier maps.
Alexander Traps Chibala is part of a new charge to uncover those family lineages. The 28-year-old Northern California native who at 14 became the nation's youngest certified genealogist now makes his home in Southeast Raleigh. We met at the city's Olivia Rainey Local History Library.
What we're able to see here,
where Alexander now spends several days a week in the archive rooms, combing through microfilm, property tax records, and any historical clues he can find.
Branch is the last name.
Connecting Black Raleigheites of the present to their ancestors.
Do people come to you personally and say, Alex, can you help me find my history?
Every day, every single day.
He's been welcomed by Raleigh's research community, but says he's felt pushback in the past.
Archivists, librarians, county clerks would often turn around and say, well, there's nothing that you're going to find here, or no one wants to see that sharecropper record. It took a while before I actually had the institutional backing and knowledge, and also just the wherewithal to say, no, I know what record set I need, and you're going to let me see that.
He's part of the coalition of Black genealogists and historians working to elevate the resources and historical materials they said for years were deliberately ignored by big-name ancestry websites.
Outside of federal documents, our ancestors are typically written into the margins.
These are tax books from Wake County. We have 1890 to 1899.
Rainey Library Manager Hannah Cox holding the only record of 19th century Raleigh tax collections. They're crucial for Alexander's research, sometimes matching names and vital info of Black taxpayers in 1890 to this early map, listing Raleigh's original land grants, names of Raleigh's white founding fathers.
You'll see names like Poole, Haywood.
And often formerly enslaved people would choose the last name of an enslaver associated with their family, making it easier for separated families to find each other after slavery. Alexander now working to connect those names to their surviving Black descendants.
We'd be able to track down where these families lived, resided, and essentially where our ancestors worked and labored.
The process is slow, painstaking at times, and Alexander says he knows well the genealogical walls many Black families hit. His message, keep pushing.
Stay in it, to sit with it, and know that our ancestors are just waiting to be found.
Our ancestors are just waiting to be found. So far, Alexander says he's identified 700 to 1,000 enslaved people in Raleigh and Wake County. So there's thousands more names, but he's confident with expanding technology and available materials, he and many others will be able to finish the job.